From a world-famous crooner who broke big in South Africa, we now meet a homebred talent who has every hallmark of the greatest champions.
I always love interviewing an athlete, and today's interviewee is a real stallion. Apparently, arguably, could be one of South Africa's best 3-year-olds ever. I'm placing my bets on Cape Town Noir.
The horse is the star, yet the support cast are just as compelling. Cape Town Noir's 6 wins and 2 places in 8 races have a great deal to do with his trainer, Dean Kannemeyer. Dean's dad, Peter, trained countless winners and passed on his skill and insight to his son.
What makes Cape Town Noir a champion?
He's got a wonderful pedigree. He's a top-bred horse, you know, and he's got the perfect conformation. He's a beautifully balanced horse with a magnificent action. And any racehorse has got to have action. Because you've got no action, you've got no horse. And of course, at the end of the day, they've got to stand in the winner's box. And the champions, you know, you're only a champion when the trophy's on the mantelpiece.
The Cape Guineas and Cape Derby have been amongst his wins for owner Lady Christine Laidlaw, and only 3 horses have ever done that.
How do you develop the strength and stamina of a racehorse?
When you're sourcing yearlings out, you go to the farms and you look at their pedigrees, and then you go to the sales to the auction and you make a final short listing. But you would look at the pedigrees by saying, you know, is this horse bred to sprint? Or is he bred to go at least 1,600 metres? Or is what we call a sprinter miler? Or is he bred to go over ground? Now, ground would be 2,000 metres to 2,400 metres. And you can't make a speed or stay. And that's sometimes you see horse shows brilliant speed and he wins exceptionally well, and then suddenly a trainer wants to try and make him stay. And that's when they start to lose their speed. Why do they roll in the sand after they've run? After a strenuous workout, you know, they sweat. It's like you going to the gym and having a good workout. They really sweat, and you can have a nice shower afterwards, a bath. If you've got an athlete that's like a boxer that's pumped up to go into a ring. And this is pure testosterone. He's just a ball of muscle. And he wants to get out there and he wants to race, because champions just want to race, they want to win.
Australia's Black Caviar just retired undefeated in 25 races. American legend Seabiscuit showed that same hunger to win, as did Secretariat in the 70s. Cape Town Noir possesses that instinct for the finishing line, and jockey Carl Nisius has ridden him to victory. What
a beautiful horse. You've got no fear, obviously.
No, I'm not scared of horses, but he can bite, so you've got to be a bit precautious, but he's got a good nature.
I think I'm the perfect height to be a jockey.
You are, and you're the perfect weight as well.
I better be. Why is Cape Town Noir the one to beat at the Durban July?
Because at this stage he's beaten all the best 3-year-olds in the country. He's won the Guineas and the Derby, and that's normally a very good sighter for the July. Horses have done it before, and he's done everything we've asked in this current season, so everything's looking good, and we're looking forward to a very good July.
What does draw position and weight actually mean?
The lane position is whether you're on the inside or the outside of the racetrack. The lower the lane draw, the easier it is for the jockey to place the horse. The higher out you are, the more difficult it is, and it's a disadvantage to the horse. The weight is the handicap the horse has, and the higher the weight, also the more difficult it is for the horse to win.
He comes from impressive stock. His sire, Western Winter, is a champion stallion and knows it. To meet Cape Town Noir's dam, we came here to the proudly South African Lammerskraal stud near Ceres, where breeder Sally Jordan made the introductions.
Here we have Aching Feet, the dam of Cape Town Noir, who was bred on Lammerskraal. She's a beautiful mare, big strong mare. And we bred her here, sent her to race in Dubai, and due to her success we brought her back to Lammerskraal, where she's bred us some very successful race horses, including Cape Town Noir. Well, when we're trying to breed champions, we are breeding the best to the best physical specimen, the best racing performance, and you have to look at the pedigrees, you know, the sire lines, dam lines, and that's what we did. And yeah, you hope you get a Cape Town Noir to prove you've done the right thing.
It was bloodstock agent Jahan Malherbe who bought the horse on behalf of Lady Christine Laidlaw.
You are the talent spotters, so to speak.
At Form Bloodstock, we tasked with picking Lady Laidlaw's yearlings for her, and what we do is we study the pedigrees, do the research, the bloodlines, the family tree, etc. Then Dean and I go out and look at the horses and decide what we like, and together we make the final selection.
What was it about Cape Town Noir that really stood out for you?
Well, he had the right pedigree, and Dean and I both loved his looks. But after that, it's in the luck of the gods, you know. There's no guarantees. He's got a full brother, in fact, 2 full brothers, neither of which are nearly as good as he is. So after that, Lady Luck takes a hand.
We took it from the horse's mouth.
Cape Town Noir also likes to show off and perform a little bit. So apparently, if I ask him to stick out his tongue, he will do so for me. So let's try this. Come. Give me your tongue. Come. Ah! Hello. My, you baby, I love you.
Coming up,